Hello everyone, this is Bernice from Bernice's Kitchen. So today we'll be making this no eggs glazed air fried donut. So let's get started. To make this, I'll start by adding the ingredients into my bowl, which is the flour, yeast. So I'm going to be using instant yeast for this recipe. If you have active dry yeast, go ahead and use that, but you have to prove that. All right, so I'll also be adding some sugar, salt. I'll mix this roughly and go ahead to pour in my milk and some melted butter. Okay, so with the help of my stand mixer, I'll go ahead and knead this dough. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, I say a very big welcome. Please do take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Please do not forget to like, as this helps my video to get or reach a wider audience. Thank you very much. So now our dough I've finished kneading this dough, and to check or to be sure it's okay, I'll have to do the window test, which is stretching the dough, and if it doesn't cut or break like so, then you know that the dough is ready. Okay, so I'm going to take this dough out, spray in some oil into the same bowl, and transfer the dough back onto this bowl and cover and allow it to rest for like an hour or more, or until the dough has doubled in size. So I'm just going to cover this. You can keep this in a warm place if where you are is cold, but the weather today is just okay, so I'm just going to leave it here. All right, so after an hour and some minutes later, this is our dough. Okay, it has doubled or tripled in size. So I'm just going to transfer this onto my work surface, and I'm just going to pat it out. Then go ahead and roll with my rolling pin. So we are not going to roll this to be very flat. No, we are going to roll it. It's going to be flat, like 1 inch or 1.5 inch thick. All right. And I'll go ahead after rolling this out, and I'm going to use my donut cutter to cut this dough into beautiful sizes. Okay, if you don't have this, you can go ahead and use your cookie cutter. I already have a video on how to make homemade donuts. Okay, check out that video and you will see how I made those donuts without using a cookie cutter or a stand mixer to knead the dough. All right, I'll leave the link in the description box below. All right, please make sure to check that out. All right. So here is the thickness of how we want our donut to look like. Okay, yeah, not too thick, not too thin, because we're going to allow this to rest for like 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and when we bake in the air fryer, it's going to rise or double in size. So after cutting the donuts, I'll just go ahead, place the donuts, the already shipped donuts, onto my lined tray, and I'll repeat the same process with the other dough. And here is the last dough that I have. I can't use a cutter for this, so I'll go ahead and use my fingers to create the hole instead. Okay, so if you don't have any cutter, whether piping tip, so you can use your fingers to create this hole. All right, yes. In the meantime, while the dough is resting, we'll go ahead to make the glaze. So we need powdered sugar, milk, and I'll mix this till there are no lumps or any sign of the powdered sugar. We'll mix it thoroughly, and after which I'll go ahead and add in my vanilla extract. Okay, so after doing this is the consistency we are looking for. Not too thick, not too thin. All right. So after mixing this, I'm just going to cover this and set aside. All right, so now it's 15 minutes after I allow the donuts to rest, so it's ready to be air fried. So next, I'm going to spray the air fryer baskets for it not to stick, for the donut not to stick onto this air fryer basket. All right, and I'm going to place in the donuts. We don't want to cluster the basket, all right, because the donuts will definitely rise while it's cooking. And we are going to cook this for 6 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. Okay, and look at how beautiful these donuts turned out to look. Wow, are they not looking beautiful? Yeah, so I'll just allow that to cool down a bit in the rack, and I'll go ahead and air fry the remaining donuts, okay, in batches until I finish air frying them. So while the donuts are still warm, we'll go ahead and dip the donuts into the glaze. Okay, we have to do this while the donuts are still warm, all right, because this way the donuts will come out beautiful, like the glaze will stick onto the donut and it will look beautiful. All right, and after which I'll place that on my cooling rack, and underneath my cooling rack I'm going to place some baking sheet or parchment paper, whichever one, so that it's going to catch all of that glaze. Okay, and that's it, guys. And now you can make your no eggs glazed air fryer donuts now, right? Give this recipe a try and you'll be happy you did. When I mean happy, you'll be so happy you did. Yeah, and you can enjoy this donuts either way, either with the glaze or without the glaze. Okay, so if you're not a sweet tooth, you can enjoy these donuts without the glaze and you'll be happy. Seriously speaking, these donuts didn't even stay till the next day in my house. Like, it finished and I had to make another batch. Seriously, that was how good these donuts were. Like, give this a try and you'll be happy you did, guys. They are so fluffy, soft and pillowy. Like, yes, I don't know how to qualify those donuts, but yes, this is a masterclass donuts. Okay, yeah. So guys, thank you very much. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and see you in my next video. All right, thank you very much. Just stay safe. I love you all. Bye.